They're not going to go on strike because, oh, this UAW is scary, oh, Shawn Fain is scary. It's going to be because the big three are not respecting their workers and not giving them what they deserve.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Last week we showed you a clip of Jim Cramer reacting to Shawn Fain's members' demands, his presentation of the members' demands. And so he again reacted to Shawn Fain this week, where he reacted to Shawn Fain throwing Stellantis' proposal in the trash. And he continues like wetting the bed about this kind of stuff. I don't doubt that he wakes up in a cold sweat thinking about yelling Shawn Fain's name. I mean, it's crazy. This guy has clearly... Fain is living rent-free in this guy's head. Let's take a look at what Jim Cramer said last week on CNBC.
I want you to compare the labor negotiations here to the ones in auto, where I think there's going to be a strike, and I think it's going to be horrible.
You're making that call
September
today?
14, I think they're going to strike. Shawn Fain, the guy who runs the UAW, I find him frightening.
And Teamsters UPS didn't give you any solace?
Teamsters turned out to be get a good deal. Teamsters historically very powerful union, rich union.
Yeah, and notice how he said, I'm scared of Shawn Fain. This UAW is frightening, and that's why they're going to go on strike. No. That's not what's going to happen. If they go on strike, it's going to be because these companies are not respecting the people who produce the value, who create the value that these people are stealing. That's why they would go on strike. They're not going to go on strike because, oh, this UAW is scary, oh, Shawn Fain is scary. If they go on strike, it's going to be because the big three are not respecting their workers and not giving them what they deserve. And that's what he should be saying. That should be his message, because UAW members are not listening to this weirdo on CNBC, right? It's a business network. Who is his audience? The UAW executives. They have all the power in the world to prevent a strike. They've just got to give the UAW what they're asking for, and there'd be no reason for a strike. They're going to be the ones who strike themselves if a strike happens. But he's trying to place the blame on the workers. Let's continue.
But the UAW leader won. There was a very contested vote between the company, the union that wants to work with the autos together to try to preserve some jobs and give the elder people a good pay, and then this man, Shawn, who is just talking about capitalism and the nature of capitalism and how it's really hurt workers. This is very Walter Reuther language. It's the kind of language that when we had in this country, we'll take you down if you don't play ball. That's the language I'm hearing from UAW. Yep. And look, I mean, it's the kind of language where you just say, you know what, we should have built all our EVs in Mexico. It's that bad. I don't think people are paying enough attention. The man is, I'm not saying he's irrational. I'm saying he was elected in order to make it so that there's a very short week, defined benefit back, and then...
See, I mean, the idea, he was just astonished at the idea that workers would have security in their retirement. That's totally reasonable.
Shocking.
Every worker should have security in their retirement. We should not be left at the whims of the market when we retire. But that's what he wants. That's what he wants. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.